Positive Parenting, Track 4, Active Listening, Early Childhood. In early childhood, active listening skills reinforce language development. When speaking to young children, use body language and minimal encouragers like and go on. If your child is speaking, you want to restate what they are saying and summarize what they have said. If they are not yet using language, you narrate what you're going to do. You narrate what you're doing. If your child has single words, you can put those words into a full sentence if you know what they're saying. For example, if a child says choo-choo and they're indicating they want to play, you might ask, "You'd like to play choo-choos?" Or, "You'd like to play with the trains?" This helps them work on their language development. It also indicates to them that you're listening to what they're saying and that you understand what they want, and that you understand what they want. It also helps to name objects that they don't yet know. You want to create a language-rich environment. Similarly, you want to create a language-rich environment, continuing to do so as their language skills develop. Similarly, you can reflect back to them what they've said. If a child says, "woof," you could simply say, "Oh, a doggy barks woof," back to them, or "puppy." Describing and labeling their action helps the child develop their emotions. For example, if a toddler throws a toy and is red in the face, you might say, "It looks like you're frustrated," or "It looks like you're angry right now." This helps them begin to understand what their emotions mean. It helps them understand what they are feeling in their body. When you are reading with them, use the pictures to talk about feelings. If a character is sad, say that if the character is sad, say that the character has a sad face. You can teach empathy by observing that something that has happened in a story makes you feel a certain way too. If you need help finding picture books that you can use to help label emotions and actions, ask your local librarian, who will have lots of suggestions. Ask your local librarian, who will have lots of suggestions. Validation is a way of confirming. Validation is a way of confirming that you understand what is going on for a person. It doesn't mean that you agree with the behavior, but it shows that you understand and that you hear them. And understand where they're coming from and what they are saying. If a toddler was having a tantrum because you said, "No, you can't have a cookie right now," a validating statement would be, "Yes, it is frustrating when we don't get what we want right away." You can use I statements to model appropriate language. For example, "I feel tired right now," or "I feel hurt when you throw a toy at me," or "It hurts when you throw a toy at me." You can ask probing questions of older children. Asking these probing questions of children in the early childhood stage is not likely to get too much of a response, so at least show further interest in what they're doing. You can ask questions about what they are doing. You can say, "I see you're reading. You're pointing at a kitty. What sound does a cat make?" Ask open-ended questions that allow for more than a yes or no response. In general, we want to follow the child's lead and allow them to direct the play. Active listening skills will allow you to supplement this and develop the relationship as well as show interest in their play.